very casual Scream fan, in the fact that I don't rewatch this franchise very often, but I do like the movies and I have a good time with them. I think this whole franchise is honestly pretty solid. But rewatching this franchise, I haven't rewatched really this whole franchise in a really long time, maybe since 2020, maybe 2021. And from the order of my most, I remember most from Scream 4. I remember then Scream, then Scream 5, then Scream 6. I remember nothing about Scream 3 except for the killer reveal, and that's literally all I remember. I forgot his motivation, which I will be rewatching that tomorrow or later today, depending on when this gets uploaded. So going into this, it honestly was like watching it for the first time with spoilers ahead. And that being said, I remember liking this more the first watch. Just like watching when I first watched Scream, it was like I remember liking this when I watched it more. Remember liking it more when I watched it last time, and that's kind of how it too. Now I do like it. I still had a good time with it. This is of course a big iconic opening next to the first one with the opening of Stab, the story of what happened in the first one. This is commentary on sequels. I do like that aspect. This is more violent than the first one. The kills are fun. I like the kills in this movie. I'm more familiar with this version of Sidney than we got in Scream. Same with Gale. Dewey and Gale's relationship, honestly, I'm not a big fan of it in this one, if I'm being honest. I don't know why. Just on this movie, their relationship doesn't completely work for me in this one. The motivations of the killers, we get Mrs. Loomis and we have Mickey. Mrs. Loomis, I remember she was the killer in this one, and her motivation was for revenge of her son Billy. Now, I honestly forgot what she looked like in this entire movie, so I'm like, oh, there she is, even though I know she was there coming in the entire time. Mickey is the least memorable Ghostface for me. His motivation was for the movies, and of course this was talked about early on in the movie, but my least favorite Ghostface and my least favorite reason to be Ghostface, it goes to Mickey. But again, I know I had fun with this character, but my least favorite Ghostface of all of them so far, and that I can remember. Okay, and then we have the cameraman. The cameraman survived, which I really like that bit. And I found it funny, the line when he said about, oh, don't talk about the dead cameraman, and he leaving, that was pretty funny. So, as for Cotton's part of the movie, I do like that they didn't ignore what happened with Sydney's mom and Cotton in the first one, and I like how it was in this movie, and how they kind of ended that story with Cotton in this movie. I do like that aspect. And as for the death of Randy, I'm glad they were able to kill off a character in the sequel, so it set up some stakes for the future of this franchise. Overall, I still had a good time with this movie. Although I don't like these movies as much as I did when I first watched them, I still had a good time with this one. I still had fun with it. I do like it. I think but I do like when Mickey was messing with Sidney. I do like how that was played out. And I don't know, it was fun. So comment down below what you think of Scream 2. And I will see you guys later today with the review of Scream 3 and maybe Scream 4, depending on how today looks later on. Comment down below how you feel about Scream 7 or anything about Scream franchise. And I'll see you guys tomorrow or later today with a new Scream video.